Hey guys, it's Cindy A. Lewis. I hope you're ready for Live with Cindy and Talking Crafting. If you are watching the replay, you know there's a few minutes at the beginning where we're waiting for others to join. And so I just wanted to welcome you to Live with Cindy or Replay with Cindy, whichever it is. So hello everyone. I give everyone a few minutes to jump on the live, and I try to do live. Hi Pam! I try to do live every Monday evening. Sometimes I might not be able to, but I'll let you know in a post. But I try to do live on Mondays. Hey Denise, how are you? And greet everyone at the beginning. I like to try to give, I feel like I'm off center, but we're gonna work here on my desk today. I try to greet everyone a few minutes just to let you know. Basically, we're going to talk about crafting tonight. Hi, Ellen. And I'm happy to see you all. Hi, Brenda from Michigan. Good to see you tonight. Hello, Jay Hicks. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are gonna have some fun tonight, and I thought I would just do a little short craft for you. So basically when I'm doing that, I will not be able to, hey Tina, hi, yay, you made it. I'm not gonna be able to comment, so we'll hold the comments for the end. I'll try to catch up on that, and if I can't, then I'll send you a reply in the comments once the video posts. But anyway, I want to welcome you tonight. Tonight I said that I was going to talk about making a stacked pumpkin. It's a little arrangement. I hesitate to call it a topiary because it really kind of isn't exactly a topiary, but it sort of is. So I made this last night. I thought it was just really cute with this little cockeyed type pumpkin, and I thought it was really sweet. And you could make it out of any pumpkins that you like, but I thought I would show you just how to make it and how simple it really is. And you can really make it for pennies, you know, on the dollar. So what you need, so I'm just gonna jump on in. Hey Denise, thank you. Yeah, it's adorable. It really, really is. So I'll just turn it around for you. It's just really, really cute. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need a base, some kind of pot, and this one, I covered it with burlap ribbon that I had. So I took this ribbon and wrapped it around the little tin, and then I glued in some of this flower foam or a frog or whatever you want to call it, and that is in there. So you're going to need that, and then you're going to need some Excelsior or some Spanish moss or some kind of moss to cover your foam. So basically you're going to put it in there, and then you're going to glue it in just to make sure it has a little glue. So what I'm gonna do is show you what you need, and then we're gonna put it together. So, okay? So what you need are 3 different sizes of pumpkins. So what I'm using are these 2. This one's really pretty. Then I'm using this really cute little orange one. And then you can buy these all at the Dollar Tree, just FYI. So this little pumpkin would work. It's on a little clip, but you can take that off. Or even these that come in, you know, like 4 to a package, or you can even go smaller if you want to. I'm going to use this size, and I'm not actually going to use this pick that it came on, so I'm going to take that off, okay? So you need 3 pumpkins, and you could make it bigger if you wanted to. So we need those pumpkins. Then you're going to need something to cover the top, which I used leaves. And these leaves come about 50 in a package at the Dollar Tree, and you're just going to use a few of them. Or if you have a stem, you can use those as well. And it's really easy. Or you could not cover it. It's up to you, whatever you like. Then you are going to need a skewer. This is a wooden one that has the point, and I'm going to use that. So you have to measure like how tall, and it's going to go through your pumpkin, and then you're going to put your other pumpkin, and then you're going to put this one on top. So you want to make sure that it goes through all your pumpkins. So this one for this particular base is just about right. I think I had to cut it just a tad for this setup. Then what you want to do is make sure that you're going to cover any of your stacked pumpkins, what I'm calling it anyway, with either some little flowers that you have left over, or you can buy them at the Dollar Tree, or even some more of the leaves. So I like to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to move the camera down here. Like I said, I won't be able to see your comments, but I really appreciate you watching. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and get started. It shouldn't take us too long to make this. Okay, so can you guys see okay? I don't want it to be crooked. Let's do this. Here we go. Now I am using my hot glue gun as well and a little twine. So I'm going to pull my glue gun over so that I can reach it easily. All right, you may need some scissors and you may need some wire cutters if you don't have those. So anyway, basically you start with your base, and this is my little pot that I have. Filled it with the foam, and I'm going to take some of this Excelsior and I'm going to stuff it in. I'm going to put a little glue on top just to give it a little stability to stay. So I'm going to push it in like this. Can you guys see okay? Kind of hard for me to see. And the leaves and the pumpkins are going to hold it in too as well. Now you can use little floral clips if you feel like it's not going to stay, but I feel like this will be just great. So anyway, okay, so then you have that. Now wherever your seam is on your burlap, you want to make sure that you've glued that really well, and then you may want to put that towards the back. Okay, so before I do anything with my pumpkins, I'm going to go ahead. I like the leaves down here at the bottom. I think it just is very festive. So I'm going to take some leaves and I kind of look at them and decide which ones I like, the colors that I like, how I want them to lay out before I glue them. And then I pick an odd number usually, and I want to make sure that I leave room to put my skewer in. So I'm just going to glue those down. So basically just put a little bit of hot glue. Doesn't require a whole lot because these don't have a lot of weight to them, but I want it to stick off the pot, okay? So I'm going to do that. I hope you guys are having a great night and getting ready for any of your festivities coming up this fall, and Thanksgiving and Christmas is just around the corner, so yes, I can't even believe it. So we're going to be jumping into Christmas crafts and getting all that done before Christmas comes, right? Okay, so I'm gluing down these leaves, and they really do hold real well, and just need a little glue on them. All right, now the front on this one, you can see I added a couple, so I'm going to do that again because I think it looks really cute on the front. So I'm just going to take a couple of leaves, put a little glue, and I may put a little more just because I don't want it to be pulled off. So I'm just going to lay this down here and add it on like that. Now see, this one's sticking out and I think that could get caught. So I'm just going to put a dab of glue so that it stays. Now it's up to you what you decide to do. All right, I'm going to take a yellow one because I like the yellow, and I'm just going to make it look like it's falling and put a little glue. And I am using my glue gun a lot. All right, now you can go ahead and make a bow with your twine, which is what I did, this jute and twine, and I put some little berries on there. So you could do that if you want to, or wait until the end. I think I will wait and do mine last just to make sure we have time to do everything. All right, so building your little stacked pumpkins. I like mine kind of crooked. I think it's whimsical and fun. And so that's what I'm gonna do. But the base one really is the one that needs to be pretty stable, right? So I'm going to take it, I'm going to put it off to the side a little bit because I don't want to run into the stem here. So I really want my pumpkin to kind of be off to the side. So I'm just going to take my skewer and poke it right on through. It's really simple and easy, but I want to make sure I have enough room for my other pumpkins. And see, this one needs to go through this way, and then that one. So I don't want it to be too long. So I'm going to take my stem, because I have to measure it, and you will depend on the size of your particular pot, right? Okay, so then I'm going to take this one, but I want it to be kind of crooked. I don't want it to be straight. So I'm going to take it and put it in sideways. So I'm just going to do it like this. And that's why I'm saying we're going to have to cover the stem up a little bit. So I'm putting my crooked little pumpkin in. You can see how that is? And then we're going to cover this little bit up so that you don't see it. And then my pumpkin looks like it's rotting, so I don't want that, so I'm going to cover that with something as well. And now I have my little baby pumpkin, and I want to put it on top, but I also want it a little bit cockeyed. So I'm going to push it through like that. And you can see how cute that ends up being. So now I'm ready to push it through my foam, and I want to put it in, but I want to be careful not to push the tip through, right? But I want it all the way in. There we go. And it's really that easy. So now the next part is really decorating it and deciding what angle you want. And so basically you've got your pumpkin, and now you want to take some leaves and you want to decorate. You can choose, do you want green leaves like this to be on your pumpkin? And you just glue that on, and I mean, it's really super simple. And I'm sure other people have done these videos, but I thought, what a fun video to do tonight on live and just do it together. So anyway, so I've got this pumpkin here, and it's so cute. And then we've got this one. So next, I want to cover up this stem. So I'm going to take a little flower, like I have these little flowers, and they're really, really cute. And I'm going to just snip it off, and I'm going to measure, and I'm going to see how can I cover that up and it not be seen. Now, do I like that? So it's pretty cute. Let's see, maybe we should put some leaves on there, some little green leaves too. And we could see how that looks. So sometimes you just have to play with it and see what looks the best to you. So I'm going to take these green leaves off of here, and I'm going to stick them in there. And I think I actually really kind of like that better, but maybe I don't need all three. So sometimes you have to take your stems apart. So we'll just do that. All right, now let's see how that looks. And see, that covers it up, right? So you can see. So I'm just going to put a little glue on that. I'm going to leave that little piece of plastic on there to help stabilize my leaves because they're pretty silky. And I'm just going to stick that in there. Now, if you're working with children to do this, be careful with the glue because the hot glue is really hot. Now, one thing that you might want to consider once you have your leaf in there, you may want to put a flower and maybe not push it all the way in. See, I'm not sure I really like that flower, but I do have these little red ones. They're not super big. And then I have these. So kind of work with what you have, see what you like, and then decide from that. I may have some other flowers that would work. So we'll see. All right. So then we have this one up here to deal with, and we want to put some leaves. So what you could do is you could actually have leaves falling down on your pumpkin. And then you wouldn't even know that there's any marred pieces on your pumpkin, and then it would just look really like the leaves are just falling down. And I do like that. So I'm just going to cover that little piece right there on the side with a leaf. And then I'm going to put something here. And I'm still trying to use these flowers because I think they're pretty, but I don't like the way that they look mushed. Is that a word? Mushed? I guess so. All right, so let's see. We could put another leaf here, and then you might not know that that stem was there. Or let's try this little, let's try these little flowers. They could be bunched, possibly. So we have these little flowers here that we could glue in as well. So you just play with the supplies that you have. Let's put a leaf, and then we'll glue the flowers in. So I have some people still there. All right. Okay, so we've got our leaf, and we're going to take this little flower. It's really tiny, and I'm going to try not to glue my fingers because that glue is really hot. And we're going to stick it in here. And we're going to glue another one, just so it's a little bit fuller. And I am gluing my fingers. There we go. Now if you have stems, you can cut them or you can cover them. So like this stem is right here, you can see. So I'm just going to take a leaf and I'm going to cover that up. So you can make mistakes or you can have flaws, but if you cover them, you don't necessarily even see that they were ever there. Ooh. And I'm burning my fingers like crazy tonight. All right. There we go. Okay, now you can put something on the top if you want to, or not. Now what I might do is I might find some other yellow flowers to stick in there, or you know, whatever I'd like to do. I kind of like that the leaves look like they're falling on the pumpkins. So I want to add a few more because I like the look that it is falling, because the leaves are falling, right, for fall? Okay, let's see. I do not have too many small flowers, but I do have quite a lot of flowers. And none of them are, I'm going to have to look for one to go in here because I do want a flower in here, and I'm just not sure I want that flower, right? So I don't know. I mean, I guess it's okay. What do you guys think of that flower? Anybody? I'm not sure I like it. Anyway, okay, so we'll work on that. So the next thing that you want to do is make a jute bow. So basically I made it a simple bow. Basically measure around your pot, whatever size you're using, and you want to make sure you give yourself plenty of jute, or twine, just so that you don't short yourself. And then you're going to glue it too to make sure that it stays in place. So I want to make sure you guys can see the whole thing looks, what? Oh, no, it's okay. It looks really cute in person. All right. So then you just take your jute and make your bow, and you'll want to glue that. Just a real simple little bow because this is just a simple little craft. And it doesn't have to be frilly, you know, because that's not what the design is for. There we go. And then you'll just glue it in place, and then you can glue on a little flower or some leaves or something like that for your arrangement. It's really pretty. It's real simple. You can add whatever you like to make it your own. You can do it for, you know, your table, if you want to make a table for that, or just make it for fun, or even for your, you know, your Thanksgiving table, however you want to do that. So anyway, I just thought I would show you how I made it. It was really simple and easy, and I thought you might enjoy that and take your own ideas and get creative with it. So let's close out real quick. Thank you guys for coming on today. Oop. I appreciate your watching the live today. Hi everyone. Let me see if I can see any questions. Let's see. Saturday, Sunday. Great crafting. Hey Bill, good to see you. Pumpkin shish kebabs. There you go. Yeah, it's really fun. I'm sorry about my finger on the camera. And my husband's watching. Hey husband. Yeah, it's a fun thing, and it's a really cost-effective if you want to make one, and it's easy really to put together, and you can use your own style. I mean, if you had the farmhouse look, you could do it with white pumpkins, and you could use the buffalo check and make all kinds of fun things. So. So everybody's saying hi to my hubby. Well, anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this craft, that you will try it out. Go to the Dollar Tree while they still have fall stuff, because they are starting to run low, I think. And I want to thank you for watching tonight, and I hope you guys have a good night. Bye-bye. Have a great evening.